everybody, welcome back. I'm MJ the Great. I like to do handbag reviews and I do have some topics to talk about today, but I want to showcase my one and only Tabby that I own at this time from Coach. I'm going to be switching from my Sans Beast long lunch satchel, I believe it's called. They don't make this anymore, and I'm going to talk about Sans Beast in another video. They're an Australian company that primarily focuses on non-leather goods. They're a vegan company, so again, they're kind of up to the company, and I will talk about it in another video. This today, and this is honestly one of my most ideal. I love taking this bag when I go to work. It is honestly very convenient. Great size, wonderful compartments. I'll just switch whatever I have here into one of my favorite bags that I own. I don't wear her as much as I like to. And it is the Coach Soft Tabby in Signature Jacquard Maple Oak. I believe that is the entire title of the bag description. So here she is. Talk about Tabbies, and I'm going to switch everything from my Sans Beast into this bag so you can see what it fits and all of that good stuff. Story time as to why I bought it. So I bought this bag in 2022. I don't remember if it was May or June, but I know that during this time I was pregnant and I was shopping for the ideal diaper bag and the ideal handbag for me, or handbags for me, because I realized that what I had owned at that time that I had existing, it was not ideal for my new lifestyle that I was going into. That's what all prompted my journey into looking at handbags, and I started looking immediately at like luxury handbags because I wanted to see what was in at the time, because I had been so out of the loop for so long. So I started watching luxury handbag content and just kind of oogling and oohing and eyeing at all the brands and stuff. And one of the brands that really caught my attention and I realized I was kind of into was Fendi. And Fendi is known for their Mama baguette, variations of the Fendi baguette, and one of them I believe was the Mama, and that was one that really, I don't know, it really spoke to me. It's a model that's been around for a long time, and I'm looking at it. I was starting to search to see how much they're worth, and those bags, let's just say they hold their value. They definitely hold their value. They still make them new. You can find them pre-loved, and even pre-loved, they cost a pretty penny to me. So I started realizing that I really wanted a Mama baguette type, and I realized I could not afford the Fendi one. And I was fine with it. I was like, you know what, this is out of my price range. So at the same time, I was also back and forth looking at Coach and kind of falling back into that brand as well. And I kept seeing this bag, but it was just not on my radar. But because I kept thinking about the Mama baguette, I saw this and I thought, you know what, this is very similar to it. A lot of the Signature Jacquard, the canvas, silhouette, the size, it has a lot of commonalities, I believe, to the Mama baguette. So I started looking into it a little bit more, and the more I researched it and I was staring at it, I thought, you know what, this could be my bag. To me, has a Coach store, and I thought, yes, I'm going to the Coach store. I was also interested in the Studio baguette. Wait, is that what it was called? The Coach Studio baguette? I think so. It's the one that's black quilted, also has a seat, but it doesn't have the snap. It has like the other type of enclosure. Anyway, I looked at that bag. Gorgeous, beautiful, crafted bag, but too heavy. I realized it was just way too heavy. Very stylish, gorgeous, too heavy. It's quilted, it has vertical quilting, and they didn't have this bag. So I was bummed, and then I kept walking, and I remember there's a Nordstrom at this mall. So I went to the Nordstrom there, and I'm searching, I'm looking at handbags, and I see this on display. I thought, oh my god, they have this bag. So I check it out, I grab it. I'm like looking at it, I'm like, okay, it's a good weight, she's not too heavy, the canvas feels good, it's not cheap, you know, it didn't feel like flimsy or cheap. I'm looking at the hardware, the bronze looks wonderful, The C here, at first I thought that the C was obnoxious, but honestly, I have really grown to love the C and the buckle here. This is good. So I go to the sales associate and I ask them, if they have any more of these bags, where can I get it? Where can I find it? Because at that point I was like, I'm dropping the cash. I'm paying full price for this. I was committed. I fell in love. I knew that was it for me. So the sales associate is looking through the records. He lets me know that the one that's on display is the only one they have in the store. Now, granted, they sell it online, but he said this is all we have. And because I was excited and knew that I wanted to take this back home, I ended up buying the one that was on display. And honestly, no regrets, because I was like, cool, I'll get the one on display. I asked the cashier, sales associate, do you guys have a dust bag? And he was searching far and wide and he almost didn't find one. At that point, if he didn't find a dust bag, I wasn't going to take it, straight up. He found a dust bag and it's the silky ones right here. Perfect, I'll take it. So I took that bag with me on that day. I wasn't experiencing like buyer's remorse at all. I was just like, oh my god, what did I just do? Did I just really drop this money on a bag? I haven't done that in a long time, if ever. I think, should I have waited for a sale? Could this have gone on sale? Maybe I'm wrong, but I will let you all know that I never saw this bag go on sale. It may have gone on sale for like Black Friday or something, but honestly, I never saw this bag just in general go down in value. So that made me feel a little bit better, that like, okay, I bought something pretty solid. So let's talk about the pros again. Great size. I love the signature Jacquard, the canvas, whatever you want to call this. No, it's not canvas, it's just like the material, it feels like tapestry. It reminds me of one of those bags that people, people who like knit and do crafts, and I don't know what the name of that type of textile is, but it reminds me of that, and I love it so much. I love how cozy it feels. And then it has like the leather trimmings on the side, which is excellent. Right here in the zipper, the shoulder strap, and it has a crossbody strap, which I'll show in a little bit. I love the C. What I love about the C is that I think it's the font. There's something about the font that it's giving like typewriter. I don't know if they use like a specific font, but I just love how it's shaped. It's very simplistic, but yet it's very in charge. The C emblem buckle here. Love it. Hang tag, wonderful. I love the brass too. The brass details is great. It has this back pocket. I'll go ahead and open it. It's stuffed right now. Here's the crossbody strap. Keep your stuff to keep it a little bit of shape. Now, I know that they sell shapers for this, but I don't know if I really want one. It's all like the suede lining on this side. All of this part is like suede. And then on the other side is like this canvas. And it's got a zipper. Oh, there's my gum. Nice, I was looking for this. It has a story patch on the back, Creed. It fits so much. When you see this bag, most people think this is a fall bag, this is a winter bag. For me, it's an all year round bag because I love the brown in the leather. It's like chocolate brown that I think can be paired with most things. And because I love to wear gray, as you can see, like this looks great with what I'm wearing right now. To me, I knew it was going to be a year-round bag, but honestly, I end up using this the most spring, summer, and fall. Summer, not so much, but in the spring and the fall the most, because it's when the weather's the most temperate. Because the bag doesn't feel so heavy, it feels a little bit more carefree and also put together at the same time. I haven't been able to wear this in this winter, particular in Southern California, very much because it has been wet. It rains every other weekend nowadays. Thank you to El Nino / Enzo, an environmental and physical geographer by education. So I am very aware of things like that, like the weather. Anyway, it's been a very wet year and I haven't been able to wear it as much. But right now we're in spring and I do plan to wear it as much as possible. My only con about this bag, honestly, is that I don't wear it enough. I don't have a chance to wear it enough, because I tend to not take this bag to work. And the reason why I don't take this bag to work is because I'm a little self-conscious about the C signature Jacquard. As I mentioned before, I do commute into work 3 times a week, and I commute into a very busy city, and I try not to attract attention as much as possible. I don't think it's a very loud bag overall. I don't think it's obnoxious, but to me it is a little extra because I'm not used to, you know, I'm not a logo person. So I don't take her very much to work, and that's my only complaint. Other than that, I enjoy it when I'm not at work, and I'm okay with it. Definitely love wearing it with the shoulder if it's very comfortably. The shoulder strap, I will, honestly, sometimes I'll just, depending on how much I'm carrying, I'll put this shoulder strap in the back or inside the bag in case I need it, and I just like pull it. So I'm going to go ahead and stuff her. Get her in for the week, for the rest of the week. So it's not supposed to rain, so I'm excited to wear her throughout the weekend. The first thing I'm going to put is my sunglasses. I was wearing them earlier today. I'm going to put her in the case. So far, Kate Spade are like my favorite sunglasses because they fit my big flat head. They have really cute frames and silhouettes. Got my phone, catch-all, AirPods. It's always my tried and true test. Will it fit my Kindle? Absolutely, it fits the Kindle. I usually put it in the back right here. I'll have the screen facing the sweetie part so it doesn't get scratched up. Still have plenty of space. Tissues. This is the MAC Fix Plus. Card holder. 2 lip products. I have the Moira Lip Glow, Lip Oil. And I have my Propa Beauty lipstick. And I usually put these in this pocket over here, like the little zipper pocket that's back here. Scrunchie. A lady product. And that's it. That's all I was carrying on my Sans Beast today. Which fits amazingly in here with all my other stuff. Oh, and then I have my nasal spray. Keys, what I'll do is that I'll actually put my keys back here so it doesn't scratch everything else. So this pocket, like, I think a lot of people have complained that, like, it's not, you know, you can't put your phone back here. It could probably fit a phone. You don't want it to be scratched by the zipper though. So I end up just putting either my keys or an extra face mask or something, you know, if it's that kind of season. The way I have it stuffed right now, don't know if I would be able to put my extra strap. But you know what I have done in the past? I have shoved my extra strap back here. It's gonna look crazy, but you know what? It's not a big deal. It fits. Yeah, it doesn't bulge too much. It fits. It's good. Not bad. The zippers are extremely smooth. The one inside and the one out here, wonderful. It closes without much struggle. And it is, because I believe it's like smushy and like soft, it's very malleable, so you can stuff her if you really need to. Glad you're hanging out with me. My only complaint about me potentially buying it from the display is that the shoulder strap's a little wrinkly, and I don't know if it's like the material that's used. Maybe it's like some bonded leather. I don't know. I'm not sure, but it is a little wrinkly. You know, it's honestly not the biggest deal, but overall, wearing this shoulder is not so bad. It's actually pretty comfortable. The complaint I have about this is that, like the Coach Carry, because of the silhouette, because there's like the way it goes like this, and it kind of, you know, it's wide in the bottom. It doesn't sit as cool as it looks, you know, when I'm wearing it on my shoulder. It doesn't sit as awesome. When I carry the Coach Carry crossbody as a crossbody, I feel it looks really funny. I don't feel like it looks the greatest, but this looks a little bit better. Having the option for crossbody is like key to owning a bag for me at this point. Because, for example, doing stuff this weekend and running errands, and I've got my daughter wearing this crossbody and chucking along with her is great. Another thing I wanted to talk about and I don't know if I'll do some close-ups, but the straps, a lot of detail. You know, there's the Coach, you know, it says Coach on the hardware. Wonderful yet subtle detail. I love it. And what I love about the brass hardware in these bags, in these Coach bags, is that it's not too shiny. We're shiny the Sans Beast. Obviously very different companies, but you know, this is gold and it's like very shiny in your face. I like that vibe sometimes. I think on black it looks good. But this bronze gold hardware. It's just, I just love how muted. It's not matte, it's like a satiny, I don't know how to describe the finish of it, but I love it so much. It's wonderful. There's like a classiness to it. It's versatile. It's great. I love this bag so much. So glad to change it to her for today with you all. Thank you for joining me on that. So let's talk tabbies. Tabby mania, tabby craze. I know tabbies have been going strong for a while now. It's been a few years. I'm new to the game still. Since the Coach Tabby lines have come out, they have definitely brought in a lot of Coach customers, and a lot of people love their tabbies. And I've been looking at a lot of like 2-year reviews and that kind of thing, you know, prolonged use, and the feedback is awesome. It's incredible. People love it. They think it's a timeless bag. It wears well, obviously depending on the material. So I, for a long time, thought that like I'm really good with my soft tabby. I don't think I really want another tabby. It just wasn't catching my attention very much. Love them. I think they're great bags, but I wasn't into them. But recently, I have been kind of, it's safe to say that like I get it. I get the tabby craze through and through. I think especially because of the Coach quilted tabbies, I think there's like there's a lot of attention to it. The Coach quilted tabbies are kind of honestly, I think they're a masterpiece. I think they're really great bags, great alternative to the Chanel flap, because I'm not even gonna talk about Chanel, that's a topic for a different day. So it's incredible that Coach has these very good quality luxury-like products for the public, for the consumers at a reasonable price. I think it's great, and I think the Coach quilted tabby is definitely put them way more on the map at this point. Safe to say, you know, I don't have a desire to own a Coach quilted tabby at this time. I realized for a while I thought that I wanted a quilted tabby, or I wanted like a quilted black handbag, to have that black quilted bag as my wardrobe staple, as a classic. I thought that was going to be my vibe. I realized I'm not into it. I love my black bags, don't get me wrong, but I realized I don't want a quilted bag. I have been visiting the tabby lines overall, and specifically I'm very attracted to the pebbled leather ones. I could see those being like bags that I will use for a long time. There's a timelessness to it, and quality-wise they seem like a really good durable bag. So I do have a few at this time that are kind of like on a mild wish list. I mean, what I'm going to do soon, I'm going to visit a Coach store soon, and I'm going to go meet the bag, I like to call it. I'm going to go meet a few other tabbies, and see and wear them and check them out, feel them, see if they're for me. I don't know if I need a tabby, honestly, but I could see myself reaching for one. And specifically, I have 3 at this time that I'm kind of like on, like I said, a mild wish list. So the first one, let's talk about the Coach Tabby 20. That's a smaller bag, and it can only fit so much. And I didn't think that would be something that would be practical for me or something I need, but I kind of honestly see myself using a Coach 20 for like errands or something, looking cute. You know, it's like a cool small bag that you could wear with just your basic essentials. You can wear it crossbody carefree, or you can wear it as a date night bag, like a small date night bag. And I love that type of versatility in bags, and I think the tabbies definitely offer that. So I would love to get the Coach Tabby 20, the patent leather black, maybe. I don't know if these are tabbies, but the Coach Studio tabby, I think, in the sequins or something. I think that would be like a really cool little bag to not only try to wear casually and have it be like a pop of fun, or as a date night bag. I think that would be a really cool item to have in my collection. The second tabby that I mildly have on my list as a wish list, it would be the Coach 26, and I would want that in the pebble leather. The black looks fantastic with the bronze hardware. The black with like the all black, the chrome or that black on black look in the 26 I think would look awesome as well, and I think it could be used for both like work and play and casual, and it could even be dressed up for a date night. I think that's a really good size too. I've been looking a lot of what fits, and I'm kind of like fascinated by it, and I would consider that. Oh, also, I would also want the Coach Tabby 26 in this color, which I'm gonna try and go meet. It's the gray blue. I'm fascinated by that color overall. I don't know what to expect. I don't know if it draws more blue or gray, but I am fascinated. by it. I think it would be like a good pop of like neutral color in my collection. So can't wait to meet her. We'll see. The last and final wish list on the Coach Tabby that I have is, and again, this is not like a priority or anything, it would be the Coach Quilted Tabby 33 in black. I think that big mama of a bag looks amazing. I think it looks so cool and so extra, and I'm kind of here for it. I mentioned that I don't have any interest in a quilted bag, but in that 33 size, and it looks like it fits a ton, and I've even heard of people saying that it could be like a good mommy bag, be into the aesthetic. That could be a good option. I could see myself rocking that, honestly. One of the many reasons I'm not into the quilted is because of the chain strap. I've had those chain straps, I've owned them, and they're just not comfortable. So that's the only thing that would really hold me back. But other than that, I think she looks awesome. Thank you so much for coming here to talk about this bag. Not available anymore at this time. I think some retailers might be selling it still, other ones. But I know you can find it on the pre-loved market, and I found a few on like Poshmark and Mercari at like a decent price. So go check them out. Maybe you can find yourself a deal on like a bag that's like mildly used. Yeah, so I'm excited to wear her. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope everyone has a good day. Bye.